You know, what can I tell y'all? Because I keep saying, oh, I'm going to do word of the day every day. I'm going to do word of the day every day. And it just kind of hasn't been that way a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But I actually have an honest reason. This last weekend, I was up the wazoo with everything. Like, Saturday to Monday, I was doing something. Like, it was, you know, I was enjoying now. If you haven't watched that video, go watch that video. I just dropped it from Sunday. Why I just dropped it from Sunday, even though it's Tuesday, don't worry about that. Okay, cool. No. Okay, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time you're watching this video. It is currently Tuesday, May 30th, 2023. Right now, it is 10:45 p.m. I am doing a project that's due tomorrow. But I wanted to get this word of the day out because I know I owe you guys a big time, especially after hitting 65 subscribers. Like, dude, like, what? Like, that's still kind of processing to me. Like, there's 65 of you guys that actually follow me. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. It's wild. But, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, okay. Second off, if your days are starting, I hope you have a great day. If you're in the middle of your day, I hope you are having a great day. And if you are coming towards the end of your day and it has not been so great, do something to make it great because you still got time. And just don't end off on a bad note, man. Like, no one ever wants to end the day bad. Don't ever close off because you never know if you're going to wake up tomorrow. So why would you end it off bad? Excuse me. Okay, cool. Now, today's word of the day pertains to making decisions and what those decisions mean and the importance they have. And making sure that we are making these decisions with the best outcome possible for ourselves. And that word of the day is you must want better. Now, I've emphasized this and I've talked about this a good amount in terms of wants and needs and best interest and what is good for you, what is bad for you. I talk about this a good amount throughout many videos. I have multiple videos. I even have one called Wants versus Needs. Wants and needs are very big things in this world, and we like to confuse them a lot. However, in some cases, or in many cases, the needs we have are not in line with our wants. We may want something more than what we need it to be, or what we need. We may want something over what we need. We may need something and want at the same time. However, that is very rare. In the same sense, what I'm trying to get at is wants and needs are two different realms that must merge. And that's what I mean by you must want more for yourself. I understand completely to want something very badly, to aspire to have something, to attain something, even though you know, or even if you don't know, but you've been told that that thing is not what you need or is not necessary. We have a lot of wants. We have a lot of aspirations. Everyone has a want. Everyone lives with wants in their life. You either want to, be happy, you want to have something, you want to get to this point, you want, like, no matter, even if you have goals, those are considered wants. Most, I'm saying not most, but like in some cases, let's just say we don't need those specific goals, but we want those specific goals. That is fine. Those are good goals. However, when we get into the conflict of having our wants undermine our needs, that is when we live with issues. That is when we struggle with accepting losses. That is when we struggle with going through situations that we know we can easily escape from. That is when we struggle with allowing ourselves to fall behind, because we speak for our wants and less for our needs. And this is part of a mental discipline thing where you must truly be capable of understanding why you need that thing in order to want it. We need certain things to develop because other decisions or other places aren't the best. If we are looking for the most optimal life, if we were looking for the best life we can possibly live, we are going to have to put some wants to the side. And I get that is hard. But the best way we can do that or put some wants that aren't in line with our needs to the side is understand why our needs are our needs and why those are the better options for ourselves. I've talked about this earlier in other Word of the Days a while ago about how life is full of decisions and how each decision is full of pros and cons. However, we must make the best decisions for ourselves. This is part of those best decisions. This is part of that process. There are going to be moments where you want something, where you want many things deeply. However, you know that is not necessary, and you know it is not needed. And that is when you must listen to your intuition. Because there will be times where, let's just say, let's say the heart, that there's a saying, the heart wants what it wants, but the heart is not something we really have control over. We have control over our mind. We have control over that. We can decide what we do. And in many cases, our heart will have us running for things that we don't really need. And that's just honestly the truth. The heart is an example, but that's the biggest, most realistic example I can give in cases where we want something, but we don't need it. We may want an attachment, but we don't need an attachment. We have ourselves. We may want to have someone in our life in that same sense, or we may want someone to want us. However, we don't need anyone else besides ourselves. And that is what I mean by you must want more for yourself. You don't have to want anyone else or anything else outside of yourself. You must want for yourself to develop. You must want for more development from yourself. You must want to be more disciplined. You must want to be more organized. You must want so many more things that can develop you. However, it is so easy to fall off that track. It is so easy to just believe that certain wants that we have are necessary for us to live happily. However, that's not the case in many moments. It's not. Because we know, we experience. And life is full of experiences. Life is full of first experiences. But we must make the biggest effort we can to make sure that we want the best for ourselves. And I've had a dilemma too. I've had multiple dilemmas where I know I want this thing, but I know that I need to do something else, or I know that this thing is necessary. However, I want to do this thing. And it all just kind of comes down to discipline and reminding yourself on why those needs are your needs. And that's why I'm emphasizing this to you guys today. So if you have somewhere you want to be, if you have somewhere that you need to be, make sure that is in line with where you want to be, and understand why you truly need it. And you may be telling yourself you need something, but it might be a want disguised as a need. But you have to reflect on that. You have to reflect on what is necessary for you to live a successful life, what is necessary for you to live your best life. Live by that. Make those decisions and understand those decisions. Accept them. It's hard to even just fathom them, but our needs are our needs for a reason. If we wish to develop, if we wish to be better, if we wish to be stronger, if we wish to truly become better humans, we must accept our needs and meet them, because they're always going to be there. But yeah, I thank y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. God bless all of y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Take care of those you care about. Recently, it's just kind of been a point of reflection for me. Deciding what my needs and my wants are, and deciding how I execute things, deciding how I enjoy things. And life is as good as I'm making it. There are moments where I'm like, oh, I'm up right now. And other times where I'd be like, am I really up right now? But I kind of have to just remind myself what's necessary for life. And life is good. Life is great. So, yeah. I hope you guys appreciated or enjoyed this video. If you did, and you think that someone else would enjoy this or appreciate this video, please share it with them. Please demonstrate this to anybody you think would care, that really truly would take value from these messages. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for all the support, all the love, all the care, and just liking the videos, watching the videos, commenting. Like I tell you guys all this time. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all. Now I must finish this project, which I might not even finish, which I'm gonna finish before tomorrow, but who knows? I might do it for lunch tomorrow. Yeah. No, but AD's out.